We're back! God damn it.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Sims Bustin' Out. And for this particular week, let's go back to the Araragi house, since last time we were playing with the faces. Which, that sounds unexpectedly dirty. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure it's no big deal. But yes, we're back with the Face family, with the Araragi family once again. We are going to get some shit done with them. And I think probably the first thing I want to do... Why is the cursor way over there? That was weird. Let me look at everybody's friendship status. Ooh, those two are only barely friends right now. Ooh, boy. Rocky. So, that's right, Shinobu already likes waifu. Karen should already like waifu, yep. So I think next is probably going to be Suhiki? God, I'm so terrible with Japanese name pronunciations. Who would have guessed that I'm not good at pronouncing names that aren't in my native language? What a shocker. For real though, I'm terrible at names in general. Not even just foreign names, just, you know, names. I have a hard time remembering them. And how on earth is she so hungry when she was just over at waifu's house, where they just ate? Alright, let's get some food made, even though she's not the best cook in the house. Maybe either one of those two. Oh my god, Suki needs a ton of creative. What do you need to get promoted? Oh, you're unemployed. Who all's employed? Suki and Shinobu are employed, okay. Okay, I must have misremembered who the employed people in the house are then. Interesting. Oh, here, I'm going to go ahead and wake you up. Wake you up inside. Can't wake up. And we'll go ahead and get everybody some food. Yeah, so you may notice my kind of budgetary play style that applies to the Face family does not necessarily apply here. Like, a lot of the wisdoms that I like to use in that house are just not here. And that is by design. I'm trying to do this house in a completely different way than I did that other one. Partially just because I want to see if it works. You know, I want to see what I can... Wow, you're a rude bitch, Shinobu. What the heck? So ungrateful. I guess that's very much like the real Shinobu, then. Oh, and she does not like whatever's on TV. Okay, stop. You can let the maid take care of that. Actually, probably Araragi will do it. I think he's a bit of a neat freak. But yeah, I wanted to try something different. You know, kind of see where this house would take me. If that makes sense. Just kind of let things happen as they will. Okay, go ahead and study mech. No. Yeah, okay, go ahead and study cooking. I don't care. We can have a couple people studying cooking, that's fine. Alright. You study cooking as well. Now that you're out of the shower, you need creative. And while I guess you could say, in trying something new, you oftentimes get a somewhat unexpected result. So, like, this house seems to be fairly stable, despite me not keeping a close eye out on our funds. So, I'm not sure if that's just because... No, actually, I'm pretty sure it's because this house is a lot closer to a house that I would have built versus the other house, which was kind of crap, honestly. Like, I don't know who thought that, that design was acceptable, but it was pretty bad. Oh, you poor boy, you have to read all the way outside. We need to get another chair in here. Even though this house is closer to a house I would have designed, it's still pretty far off from anything that I would call acceptable, really. I think the first thing that's going to happen is these things are going to move over to here. Just because it feels a little crowded where it all is. But I'd like to get a bigger TV before I do that. So... yeah, we'll figure it out. It's okay, guys. Don't even worry. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be Suki making friends this time. She works 9 to 3. God, okay. So, I'll probably just have her skip after she gets promoted. Because with a promotion... if she gets a promote... no, actually, let's just have him do it. Because he's not working. The only thing he's doing is just boosting his skills. Alright. So it's going to be a very long morning until the maid shows up. And then Shinobu can do the same. I also kind of want to redesign this hallway right here. I don't like how it's so small. Or rather, I don't like how the bookshelf's right there. Because it takes up way too much room in front of that door. Okay, everybody is dressed once again. Poor Araragi needs some fun, though. Why don't you just do a little... okay, you're still midway through it. So, how about you come in and watch some TV, dude? Why'd you stop playing? Oh, you're tired. Crap, okay. Do I have a bench out front already? Let's fix that. I like to put this bus bench out front for them to sit on and wait for the bus. Especially if they're done with stuff early. So that way I can do that. Dang! He finds the Castlevania series pretty funny. Okay, so I need to move the bus down. The bad news is she won't get promoted. Okay, she's in the green. Go to work. Go to work, hon. You need to go. So, yeah, she won't get promoted unless she's in the green. And that applies to every character. They gotta be in the green to get promotions. Why is that? Because that's how it is. They have to be happy if they want to get promoted at work. I guess. Alright, Shinobu, you should go to work. Stop reading and go to work. Okay, go ahead and turn that off. And go to sleep. I'm gonna send both of you to bed, so when she comes and visits, you guys will be awake. Okay, everybody's either in bed or at work, so this works. We can have the maid take care of all the other stuff around the house. Oh, hold on a minute. Somebody's ringing the doorbell. Sorry, guys. Okay, so an interruption like that means only one thing. That means people came home. So, they went out somewhere, and they're back now. Not a super big deal. You know, we just kind of let that happen. It's all good. Araki, you're going to make food. Karen, you're going to make the call. Who's home? Damn it! You're on the red. How dare you get red? Okay. So yeah, you're going to make the call when you wake up. I want you to do that before you even get in the tub. Find the phone. Call over waifu. Then you can go ahead and hop in the tub. Well, at least Shinobu's getting promoted. Yeah. Now they're both roadies. Or I think maybe she's got a promotion higher, maybe? Suki does? Maybe? Time to wake up. Wait a minute. Yeah, there you go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I know you're hungry, but you have to wait for your guest. It's only polite. Oh, look at this. We have a little bit of money to throw around. Wish I had this kind of money on the other save file. Okay, let's start by getting a bigger table. I think that's going to be our first order of business. Just getting a table that can fit more people. Let's see. This is actually a nice table. I actually do like that one quite a bit. And you can fit a ton of people at it. For now, we'll just stick with folding chairs, or whatever these chairs are supposed to be. Because why not? Also, I want to rearrange this room while I have it paused. So, I think that window's in the way. Okay. Yeah, there we go. For some reason, you can't put windows, you can't put sofas on top of windows for some reason, which is stupid, but whatever. Whatever, if that's the way you want to be, okay. Eventually we'll put a double-sized bookshelf there. Guitar can stay. I'm gonna move that there. There we go, this is starting to feel more like a house. Oh, I need to buy some more counters. At least one more. Just because only having one was really annoying. Okay, let's get some more chairs. So we can accommodate all of our guests. Boom. Okay, perfect. Now, wait. Where is waifu? Where is waifu? We are starving, very hungry. You said you're coming over. There you are. Okay, very nice. Greet. Yeah, I know you're hungry. It's okay. Okay, so greeted. Let's go grab some food. Nice. And check it out, we got plenty of room for everybody. It's nice. Oh yeah. And Karen, I'm gonna have you play guitar just to keep it out of the way. So, yeah guys, honestly speaking, there's not too much other stuff. I guess I lost my train of thought from before they came. But really, there's not much else to mention. No. It's mostly just a, you know, you're good on fun. Let's talk. Okay. Watch TV. Yeah, I still can't remember my train of thought before. What the heck? But I guess really all that there is to say is expect things to be coming on the channel soon. Because I've got some plans of things that I want to do. We'll have to see how well they work out, but I think it should be okay. Oh, you're done. Lol. City map. Hey, look who's up. I'm thinking right now. Oh yeah, friends. So now we just gotta make sure we get to 100. Right now, what I'm thinking, guys, is probably the next thing I'm going to do might be a... Okay, go pee. I think the next thing I might do might possibly be a Dreamcast game. And I'm not going to give any more details other than that, because I'm still looking into if it's a game that I want to play. Because the game itself is kind of difficult. Or, I guess I shouldn't really say it's difficult, because I don't know if it is or not, but it's a genre I don't normally play, which means it's going to be difficult for me. And knowing that, I want to make sure I have all the tools I need to actually clear it. Okay, Shinobu's gotta go. And you need more creative. So go practice. But yeah, since it's a genre, especially since it's a genre that I'm not very familiar with, I want to make sure I have everything I need to tackle it correctly. Because if I don't, then it's going to be painful. Oh, wait a minute, you can take a break, because you already have the points. No, she needs one more point, so she wouldn't have gotten promoted anyway. Well, okay then, that's fine. Let's wait for her to get that. So I'll leave this house once she gets promoted, and then we'll go back over to their house. Shinobu, why did you stop? Oh, you need fun. Oh, okay. Is that a show you like? I don't see much reaction. Maybe Shinobu likes romance? Definitely not romance. Ah, there we go. You like that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm either going to be doing a Dreamcast game next, or I might be covering a long-time favorite series of mine. You know what, you're probably going to need charisma in your career track, so go practice your speech. Those are kind of what I'm imagining right now. As for specifics, you're just going to have to be patient, because I'm not going to tell you guys ahead of time. That's just going to be something you gotta find out when it happens, when everybody else gets to find out, basically. Nobody gets early access to anything, because we don't have a Patreon. Because, I mean, for real, what would you guys pay for? You know, get to see our crappy editing a day early? You know, there's not really any good rewards for me to offer you guys to justify that. So, that, and we're just not a big community. So, everybody gets to see stuff the same day as everybody else. I think that's pretty fair. Nobody gets any kind of preferential treatment that way. That way everybody's on the same kind of playing field. How are you doing on sleep? Okay, you should be good now. Oh, snap. Yeah, their sleep schedules are completely messed up. That sucks. Now we need the maid to come in and fix everything. Maid, come fix everything. Oh, I'm asleep. Yes, there she is. Fixing everything. I need more bathrooms is what I need in this house. Holy crap, I need more bathrooms. There are just not enough bathrooms here. And these guys need to talk more to each other. They are very much in need of social. So hopefully they get access to that soon. Because apparently Karen needs to talk to people constantly to be happy. Yo, I know. Why don't you invite over Onee-san again? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean Onee-san. I meant waifu. I don't know why I clicked Onee-san. That was my bad. Yes, Karen will have someone to talk to. Okay, turn on the TV in the meantime. Okay, she doesn't like that. Does she like action? Yeah, there we go. She likes action. I guess Karen... You know, it does seem like Karen would be that kind of girl. I can see that. Yes, Suki got promoted. Yes. Wait, what? Why didn't they get promoted? Why you no get promotion? What? 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 Why didn't you... What? That sucks, dude. Promotion. So here, hug, moonwalk, talk, hug, moonwalk, hug. Look at that. Shinobu sure is ready for bed. And for some reason, they're not getting promoted. What the hell? That's weird. Alright, let's go back and get Onee-san promoted. Do. Yeah, the nice thing about this is, like I said before, it preserves whatever's happening on the screen at that exact time. So I can always go back later and resume right from where we were, which means waifu's still going to be over there when we come back. But with their work schedule, it's going to be difficult to get her to come be friends, because Sims have like these weird times where they just refuse to come over. So if it's like, I think between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m., they just will not come over. And as I'm sure you've noticed, those are the only times that the two remaining in the house like to be awake. Nice. Got all the friends we need. Aw, yeah. This house makes it much easier. Like, I don't feel... Like, I really love when I get to just stretch everything out in a house in The Sims. Because trying to cram everything into a tiny, tiny, tiny space just is such a pain, believe me. I'm pretty sure you've noticed it too, like just how much of an annoyance it is for me in those little houses to try to get everything done while working in that tiny space. And the fact that we just don't have anything that's good in those little houses. So I like to imagine whenever those poor Sims come and visit, they're just like, holy crap, these guys are loaded. There we go. Onee-san, get your food. So they're just like, man, I'm so glad we have one rich friend in the neighborhood. Also, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with Onee-san now. You guys will have to see what that is. but I think it'll probably amuse some of you. Some of you might already know. If you think you know what it is, leave it in the comments. And if you get it right when I actually reveal what it is, you will win nothing, except for my congratulations. No, that's not true. You'll get a shout out. Like, I will shout you out if you actually get it right. Because it is easy enough to guess, but I somehow doubt that you're actually going to get it. And like I was saying, unfortunately, when I have 4 people in the house, it is much more serious time. And I'm sure there's going to be the people who are like, well, why don't you just turn the AI on? You know, why don't you let them have free will? And yeah, I could definitely do that, and that would take some of the stress off of it, but like, do you know how many problems that creates if I just let them run around and do whatever they want? I have to constantly be telling them, no, you can't do that. And as if that's the only problem, we have the other, less obvious problem of, like, if they have free will, they'll tend to do a lot of unnecessary things. So not only do I have to, like, exit out of them of whatever their free will was doing, but they always do whatever is most fun, basically. They try to fill their needs, but then they also opt for whatever's funnest first. Much like a real person. Which kind of makes them a pain to have free will on.
Shit, can I borrow the microphone?
What's up, Henry?
Can I borrow the microphone?
You need to use Audacity if you're going to use it.
That's fine. Well, I don't have anything else that will work.
Alright, just use the cable from your external hard drive. It's the same cable.
Rad.
Alright, bye. Henry needs to borrow the blue snowball. Which is technically not mine. It is technically Landon's. So he will probably want that back at some point. But that's okay. I do plan to buy one of my own. I'll probably get a white one instead of a black one, though. Because I just learned that the white one exists, and it looks awesome. I especially am excited to see that blue LED in the front shining when it's, you know, the white version. For some reason, I always fall for these alternate console colors. Like, I have a black Wii, for instance, and I really, really, really want the watermelon N64. I want that one, or I want the jungle green one. Either one of those is beautiful to me. I just have the bog standard one, though, which is fine. It does the job. I can't complain too much. And it was free, so... Oh my gosh, have I ever told the story of how I got my N64? Oh man, that might have to be a story for next time, though. No, actually, there's plenty of time before Onee-san gets home, so I'll tell that story. So basically, at my work, I used to have this guy who was kind of like a supervisor, kind of, I guess. That wasn't really like his job title or anything, but he did a lot of supervision duties. He was eventually let go because he messed up big time, but he was a cool enough dude. Like, as a person, he was rad. As a worker, iffy. Except for when he was like actually on jobs. When he was on jobs, he was usually pretty good. But he was cool. He was really awesome. And one time he was house sitting for my boss. And, you know, he brought all of his stuff. You know, he brought like his video games over and played them on my boss's huge TV. He had like he used to have like a great big 60-inch plasma screen TV. And I didn't read that at all because I'm stupid. Okay, so next one is the last promotion for Onee-san. So we're getting near the end for that. That's good. And so, you know, he was house sitting. He had all of his consoles over, including his old N64. And he had, in this box of N64 stuff, a second N64. And, you know, I was talking to him, and I was like, so why do you have two N64s? And he said, oh, basically, back in the day, we thought we lost our original one. So my mom bought us a replacement, and then we found the first one that we thought we lost. I was like, oh, that's cool, dude. And he's like, yeah, you want the extra one? I was like, what? And he said, I'll tell you what, if you do a if you get fantastic reviews on this job you're about to go on, then I will give you this N64. And sure enough, I did good, so he gave me the N64. And that is how I got my N64 without paying anything for it. Of course, it needed a lot of cleaning up. The thing had, like, dead roaches in it. It was kind of gross. But after I cleaned it up, it's all good. And I had to buy a power supply, but that's $10. I'm not worried. So that is where we will leave off for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed listening to my stories and rants. And remember, if you need to take your meds, make sure you take them. And try to have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.